3 easy ways to deal with haters that are going to be easy and effective. What's up, you beautiful rock stars? Jim Chandler here with Rock Your Best Vocals, the only vocal coach in the entire universe to focus primarily on mindset. Okay, and why is that? Because it's so important, not only to singing, but to life, to get your mind working in such a way that you can go through life without the struggles that the rest of those people have to worry about. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about dealing with haters and why is this so important. Well, I'll get into it a little bit later because it's so important, but if you're singing, if you're a creative person, you're going to be exposed to haters. And this is how we deal with haters. Okay, number 1, be stoic. So what do I mean by that? Stoicism is one of the oldest kind of philosophies. Okay, you've probably heard of Socrates, Marcus Aurelius, those kind of guys, philosophers, and they had this thing called Stoicism, which was like nothing can affect you, right? And it's like do the right thing and things like that. Marcus Aurelius is one of the most kind of strange out of all of them because he had everything. He was the richest person in the world, yet he insisted on kind of getting out of bed and doing it, living a full life and living a good life and not being like treating himself or expecting people to treat him better than anyone else. So number 1 is be stoic. They have a really good rule to follow is that we're all going to die, okay? Memento mori, which means we're all going to die. Remember that, okay? So dealing with haters, just remember that we're all going to die. There's no point in wasting your time on that. If you would like to learn more about Stoics, I put a link down below. It's an affiliate link, but it's for this incredible book, which actually I'm going to read a little bit from, right? Because it's so powerful. And this is actually an entry called Dealing with Haters. It's from this book called The Daily Stoic, 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and blah, blah, blah. I don't remember this, but it's by a guy called Ryan Holiday, who's an expert. And I would suggest following him and things like that. It's an amazing book, right? So what it does is, this is just an example, okay? So this is just my Kindle here, but I have this highlighted, Dealing with Haters. I'm just going to read some of the bits from here. Because what this book does is there's one entry for every day, and this is all you have to read just every day. So if you're not into reading, this is a good way to get into reading, okay? But this particular one here is September 17th, okay? So it's not that long ago, but I wanted to save this particularly for you guys because this will help all of us, right? Dealing with haters, okay? This is from Marcus Aurelius Meditations, okay? 11.13. What if someone hates me? Let them see to that. But I will see to it that I'm kind and good-natured to all and prepared to show even the hater where they were wrong. Not in a critical way or to show off my patience, but genuinely and usefully. Okay, so that is the quote. That's part of the quote from Marcus Aurelius. But then what I love about this book is that Ryan Holiday kind of goes into like the rest of it. So that was just this bit here. That's the quote from Marcus Aurelius. And then Ryan Holiday kind of explains it. So I'm quite often kind of going, what does that mean? So I'm leaning on Ryan a little bit because he studies this stuff. Okay, so he says when someone has a strong opinion about something, it usually says more about them than whatever or whomever the opinion happens to be about. Okay, so if someone's hating on you, it's more about them than it is on you, okay? It's a sad irony that the prejudiced often harbor secret attractions for those they so publicly hate. So what I also bring to that is that we tend to like hate something about somebody or something annoys. If you find someone annoys you for something that they're doing, look at yourself for that, right? Okay, it's just a thing there. Just think about that, okay? I know it's a strange concept, but if something annoys you about someone, look at that in yourself. Now, this may be deep and it may be kind of hard to grasp, but think about that. This is why I love this book because it makes you think every day. You're like, oh wow, okay. So for this reason, the Stoic does 2 things. When encountering hatred or ill opinion in others, they ask, is this opinion inside my control? If there is a chance for influence or change, they take it. But if there isn't, they accept this person as they are and never hate a hater. Never hate a hater, okay? We don't have time to think about what other people are thinking, even if it's about us. Okay, so that's number 1. Okay, it's very important. That's why I did it first, and that's why there's a link down below to get that book. I would suggest it is an affiliate link, so it will help me out. Even if you click on it, And don't even buy the book. Just click on the link just for the crack. Also, if you like this content, please do me a favor and put your rock hand up there and click the like and subscribe, because that helps it get out to other people and helps other people. So you can help the haters maybe not hate, or help somebody else who may be experiencing that hate. There's a lot of hate online, and this is a big reason why I'm doing this. So step 2 is don't judge anyone, including yourself, and especially yourself. Okay, you're here to create things. You're here in this world to create stuff, not to judge it. So even when you create something, let it go. Let it fly out to the universe. If someone's going to hate it, whatever. But don't even judge them when they come back. Don't say, well, that person's a dick. Like, because I've done that. You're just a dick. See comments and go, well, dick. No, but like, try to resist that, okay? Because remember, what it's about, saying something more about them than it is about you. So ignore that, right? Block out the haters.
I'm just blocking out the haters.
The other thing really you could practice, once I started doing this, was a mind-blowing game changer for me. Don't judge anyone else, right? Don't watch somebody else's video and go, that's crap, or that's terrible, your singing is horrible, like, oh, this person, oh, I hate that, I hate this, because look at that about them that's in yourself. That will expand your mind and really make you think. When you're judging someone else, you have that kind of, that bitterness, that yucky feeling up inside you, and that is also, you're transmitting that. So everything is about frequency and waves and vibes. Okay, you heard that people are getting bad vibes from this person. That's what that's all about. Okay, so if you're transmitting that negative frequency to someone else, that's going to come back on you. That's just that karma boomerang, man. It just goes, comes back to you. So be careful what you're thinking and feeling about someone else. Okay, so don't judge even anyone else. That is a big game changer. You'll find that is a huge game changer for you, because once I started doing this, okay, like not judging people, when I find myself doing it, I have to like kind of come back and go, why am I doing that? What is it that I don't like about myself, that about them that I don't like about myself? And there's a lot of things, okay? That happens a lot, especially when you're a vocal coach on the internet and you're going, well, I don't think the way they're doing it is right. Okay, well, right. Maybe the way I'm doing it is wrong. And I've found that. And I'm thinking back to some of my videos, go, man, it was wrong, man. God, I hope it didn't like mess anyone up. Like making them think that this was like the right thing, but don't worry, like I don't think there's anything really critical out there. And the fact that I still have my voice, I haven't damaged it in long term, means that if you follow any of the stuff I've done, even if it seems like crap, you're not going to damage your voice, which is a good thing, man. Follow my rules with a grain of salt. To some extent, but I'm getting better and better and better all the time. That's another thing. Anyway, okay, so I'm getting a little bit sidetracked there. But number 3, the one you've been waiting for, step 3, is that if you're getting hate for what you're doing, if you're like find yourself going, oh, like people are hating, I'm putting, you know what I mean? You put something out there and you're getting haters. Give yourself 2 big thumbs up and a pat on the back. And you're going, why is that, Jim? It doesn't make any sense. Well, the reason why it doesn't make any sense is because you're focusing on the hater, right? But focus on the fact that you put something out there that is giving people something to think about, okay? Something you're creating something out there. You're doing something, okay? So if you are doing something, even if it's something people hate, then you're out there in the world doing something. So give yourself a pat on the back, because if you're out there and you're creating and you're putting yourself out there, that is what you should focus on, right? Focus on the fact that you are out there and creating and you're stirring up the pot, right? Because think of all the great people in the world throughout time who's got loads of haters, right? Just to name a few, like let's just say, for example, I'm just trying to think of like so many are popping in my mind here that are like, wow. Okay, let's just take it like Oprah Winfrey, right? She's done so many amazing things, but still has haters, right? Elvis Presley. You'll find people, Elvis Presley, even though he's been dead for so many years, he's still going to have people hate on him, right? So people are going to say, oh, I hated Elvis or whatever. Or like, see, you're like Bob Dylan, man. So many people, like, for me, Bob Dylan's voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard. How does it feel? You know, I mean, like for me, it's like, I don't like, right? But so many people loved him. So if you're getting haters, it just means you're out there doing something in the world and you're stirring it up and man, you're making your mark. So think about the immortal words of Kurt Cobain where he said, I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I'm not. Think about that. Let that sit with you. And then go create. Don't worry about haters, man. I love you. You love you. So let's just put that out to the world, put the love out to the world, and just let it go, man. Let your creation just out there. Like somebody is going to love it. Somebody's going to hate it. Focus on the people that love it because you're there to, like, even if one person loves it, then you are doing good in the world. If you put something out there and even one person love it, even if it's your mom, man, sometimes you guys even rely on mom to go, I love what you did there. Then like focus on that. Forget all the haters, man. They're just reflecting something that they don't like in themselves. Remember those things. 3 things to deal with haters. So much love for you. Rock your best, vocals where your best keeps getting better. Especially your mind. Much love to you. Thank you.
Blocking out the haters.
Oh, shit.